Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name's Michaela and I make diamond painting videos here on this channel, and welcome to a new Diamond Art Club sneak peek slash first look. Thank you so much Diamond Art Club for sending this kit over for me to unbox. This just arrived today. When did this come out? A week or two ago at this point. It definitely wasn't last weekend. It might have been the weekend before, I think. That is Black Bear and Flowers by Peggy Collins. This is coming in a perfect square, 27.6 by 27.6 inch or 69.9 by 69.9 centimeter square diamonds. And this, I think, is gonna be a confetti lover's dream. I don't know, just with all the flowers, but we will find out. But this painting is unfortunately out of stock right now. It's sold out at some point between the drop and now. I am going to leave it linked down below, and if this is a canvas that you are interested in trying to get your hands on when it restocks, put it on your wish list, put on restock notifications so that you get an email when this does eventually restock, hopefully. And yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoy this unboxing, and let's get right on into it. Alrighty, so let's do a really quick tour of the box in case you're newer to Diamond Art Club. But right off the bat, at the top of the box, we have the render of the artwork kind of wrapped around the box. It's really, really pretty. I love how, like, no matter how you have your box set up, you'll be able to tell what diamond painting it is, and a lot of it is because of this. I think that's really cool. But anyways, let's see. On the side here, we have our color stats. So this painting is coming in at 63 colors, and that includes 3 ABs and 2 fairy dust drills for a total diamond count of 78,961 diamonds. On the back here, you just have how diamond painting works, your kit contents, all of your warnings, and then on the side of the box, as well as on the bottom of the box, you also have another look at the artwork, the name of the painting, the artist, the size. Again, just depending on how you store your diamond paintings, if you're like me and you kind of stack them on top of each other, you should be able to pick them out of a crowd pretty easily, just because, and this did not cut all the way through, just because of having the original artwork kind of laid out everywhere on the box, which is really, really neat. But anyways, if you're seeing this video and this kit happens to be in stock, or you just find another diamond painting on the Diamond Art Club website that looks intriguing, and it happens to be your first purchase with Diamond Art Club, I do have a 15% off discount code you are more than welcome to use if you'd like to. It's Michaela15, saves you 15% off your first order. No pressure to use it. There are other discount codes out there, but thank you so much if you do choose to. So anyways, we took the diamond painting out of the box. That was actually a lot trickier to get out than I was anticipating. It's not a huge canvas, but I have a feeling this is going to be packed tightly with drills. But we have our little sleeve here, and inside the sleeve we have our diamond painting, of course. We have our toolkit that we'll take a look at, and we have our thank you for your purchase envelope with our sticker sheet and hopefully a treasure quest card. So let's go ahead and start with the toolkit. All of Diamond Art Club's toolkits, they're going to be the same no matter if you get a square or a round drill painting. So the first thing you get here is Diamond Art Club's newer Twist and Pick pen. These pens are really nice. They're a little bit thicker, so a little bit more ergonomic to hold. And then the single placer here is really cool. So you take off the cap, and inside the single placer here is pre-filled with some clear wax. And then you just want to twist the pen to tighten it, and eventually the clear wax will start coming out the end here. If you run out of the clear wax or you want to replace it with something else, all you have to do is twist the pen the other way and take out whatever's in there and replace it with whatever you'd like. So that's really nifty. And then on this side here, we have a thin plastic 4-placer in case you want to try multi-placing. You also get a bag of baggies. I use these to store leftover diamonds. This is roughly 15 baggies, so it won't be enough to kit up your diamond painting, but if you're like me and like to store leftover diamonds, these definitely come in handy. So we have this, and then we have our nice new and improved Diamond Art Club tray here with a lid and a tray stopper. and a few goodies inside, of course. So the first thing we have inside is another plate of the clear wax from Diamond Art Club. This is exactly what is coming in the single placer of your pen. So if you run out of the stuff in the single placer or you want to use this in your multi-placer, you totally can. You also get a plate of the pink heart-shaped wax here. This wax has a thin plastic film, and actually so does the clear wax. Has a thin plastic film on here. You'll just want to peel back before you try loading up your pen so you actually get wax and not like nothing, not like plastic. These are really, nifty to have too if you want to use this in your multi-placer, or put this in your single placer, whatever you'd like to do with it. And then you also get a thin plastic 7-placer in case you would like to try multi-placing 7 diamonds instead of 4. So we have that stuff inside the tray. And then as for the actual tray, it's really nice. It's bigger definitely than like a standard tray that you'll get with a diamond painting. Again, with the lid and the tray stopper, makes it really, really nifty because I know quite a few people in the Diamond Art Club VIP group. Actually, if you, like, let's say you're kitting up and you have a bunch of these trays, you put your drills in one of the trays and then you put the lid on the tray. And then the little stopper here, people will put the sticker label and you're able to kit up in these trays, and the lid is keeping it secure, so if you drop these trays, likely nothing's really gonna happen. Would I recommend chucking this against a wall? No, but I mean, you do you, I guess. So that is really nifty. But that is everything that comes in your Diamond Art Club toolkit. It's very comprehensive. And then we have our thank you for your purchase pamphlet with the Treasure Quest card and sticker sheets. Let's go ahead and hop into this. Alrighty. So the thank you for your purchase pamphlet, we have some fun information inside of here. So we just have step-by-step instructions on how to diamond paint, tips and tricks up here, your kit contents, save 20% off your first app purchase. If you've never used the app before, that's a great coupon. And then over here, once you've actually made your first purchase with Diamond Art Club, you should totally join their VIP Facebook group using this QR code. It's a lot of fun in there. You can share your whips and your finishes and just chat with other people. There's like special voting privileges. It's a ton of fun. So that is just a little bit more information on that. The Treasure Quest card. This is so cute. Oh my goodness. It's a little tricky to focus, especially with honestly all of the Treasure Quest cards. They're very hard to focus because they're so holographic. Ooh, but I could really see a rainbow shift in this. What are Treasure Quest cards? Treasure Quest cards are a secondary rewards program with Diamond Art Club in the form of a fun collectible trading card. These cards come in different rarities. So this is a bronze card, which is the most common card. You can tell because of the pattern on the back. It does say bronze on it, and each color does have a particular border as well. But these cards, so bronze is the most common, and then getting more rare, we have silver, gold, and then black, which is very tough to get. I only have 2 black cards in my entire collection. But once you have enough of the different rarities, you can scratch off this code back here and put it into, let's see, Diamond Art Club /redeem, and put in for really fun prizes like a gift card or even a custom diamond painting, on top of it just being a really fun collectible. These are a ton of fun. So we have our Treasure Quest card. And then we have our sticker sheet here, which again, I know I talk about it a lot, but I really love how Diamond Art Club does a lot of their organization stuff just within all of the different aspects of the diamond painting itself. The sticker sheet is no exception. I really love how they put it together. I use every single one of these stickers in my paper logbook. So we have a bunch of stickers, and then we have another look at that original artwork. This is gonna be so, so pretty. I love all the flowers. I'm actually currently working on Harmony in the Highlands by Steve Sundrum, and there's a good amount of flowers in it, and I'm just enjoying the heck out of it. I don't know. I like confetti, and flowers are really intricate and confetti heavy, and it's been a ton of fun. We have a spot for our start and end date up here, and all of your other stats down here. And then if you open this up, we have all of our pre-cut sticker labels. Ooh, I'm so excited to see the special drills in this painting and where they are charted. I just know it's going to be amazing. I love how these sticker labels are pre-cut. Makes it really easy to kit up your diamonds in storage containers. If you're like me, use an external storage system. Very nifty. And then over here at the bottom, we have all of our special drills. So we have three. 3 ABs. We have a green, a Is that gonna be like an orange yellow? We'll find out. And a blue, like a darker blue AB. Ugh, you guys know how I love a good blue AB. I think this is gonna lean more teal, but I think it's gonna be really pretty. And then for fairy dust drills, we have a green and a red. That's gonna be fun. So these are all of our sticker labels. And then let's get into the main event. So all of Diamond Art Club's canvases come in a branded dust bag that says Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. So let's go ahead and hop right on into this. I cannot wait to see the drills. I'm wondering like what we're gonna see majority of, actually. Ooh. Oh yeah, this tracks. This definitely tracks given the artwork. Like on the outside border here, we have a couple like creamish colors, which I do have an idea of where that's going because that's like the one color blocky heavy section of the kit, I'm sure. And then we have like kind of a good amount of dark colors on the outside, but we have a fun brights in the middle with some greens. That's gonna be really pretty. We will take a look at this drill pack a little bit closer in a minute, but what I'm actually gonna do is take this canvas, roll it backwards. Totally safe to do this with Diamond Art Club canvases. Also, Diamond Art Club canvases do have a self-flattening material. So if you just let your diamond paintings sit out for a little bit, eventually they will lay flat on their own, but we do not have time for that. This is really pretty. Oh, this is gorgeous. Yeah, confetti central. I mean, look at the detail on this canvas. Oh my God, this is so pretty. Oh, that's fun. All of the fun florals. You have a bunch of fun bright flowers. I mean, really, truly, this canvas consists of like two things, flowers and the black bear, which shout out to the canvas being titled Black Bear and Flowers because you know how Michaela is with her animals. Oh, this is really, really beautiful. And the detail in this is just amazing. This is awesome. Let's do a really quick tour of the canvas. Up at the top here, we have Diamond Art Club's branding, Do What Makes You Sparkle. The edging of the canvas is scalped and poked, and it helps prevent fraying. It's a little tough to see on this canvas particularly just because of how much is going on. Actually, you can kind of see it here. There are gray lines on the plastic cover. Do not fret. It is not at all on your diamond painting, which speaking of, Diamond Art Club uses a very sticky poured glue. But the gray lines, those are there on the plastic cover specifically if you do not like release paper and you do not like washi tape and you would like to work within just the plastic cover. All you have to do is grab onto either side of the gray perforated line and tear, and you will create about 10 by 10 centimeter or 4 by 4 inch sections to diamond paint in, which is so awesome. And then, excuse me, if we scooch on down to the bottom here, we have more information. So we have another look at the artwork, the name of the painting, the size, and the copyright symbol. This is really important. All of Diamond Art Club's artwork is legally licensed, so that means that Peggy Collins, who is the artist of this artwork, has given permission for the use of this artwork to be turned into a diamond painting and is being fairly compensated for the use of the artwork, which is really, really nice. There's a lot of art theft in the crafting community, so I love that Diamond Art Club does right by all of their artists. And then, if we scooch on down here to the middle, we have all of Diamond Art Club's social media information. I always recommend following them to stay up to date with all of the new releases. And then, over here at the bottom right-hand side of the canvas, we just have Diamond Art Club's lifetime warranty, basically just stating that if anything happens to your canvas, like you spill drills or something, and you are the original owner and purchaser of your diamond painting, then you are covered under the lifetime warranty. You can contact customer support and they will help you out. This is really freaking gorgeous. I love this. This is amazing. Let me give you guys a really quick closer look at the drill field, and I can give you guys a better example of confetti versus color blocking in case you're new to diamond painting. Color blocking, which you're really only going to find a good amount of color blocking within these like kind of white areas in the background, but color blocking is where you have less color changes in a small area. So we see that spade symbol kind of throughout here. You can pull out that 7-placer I told you about earlier and go through these sections really quickly. So you'll be switching out the color in your tray less often, and you'll be able to kind of move through it really fast. Confetti. Well, there's a lot of examples of confetti, but let's move into actually a flower. A flower is always a great example of confetti. It's where you have more color changes in a small area, and we can definitely see that there are quite a few different colors just in this flower alone. This will take a little bit more time to complete, like these areas, and you'll be single placing a little bit more often. However, you do get a good level of detail with confetti, and honestly, with Diamond Art Club, what I find, because Diamond Art Club hand renders all of their kits, meaning that there is a actual human or humans that are going in and intentionally pixel by pixel charting this canvas, I find that with Diamond Art Club canvases, you could even just pull out a 4-placer and multi-place some of these sections with a lot of confetti. At least that's what I have found. So as a little tip if you did not know that. But anyways, a beautiful, beautiful canvas. Let me go ahead, get this flipped the other way, and let's take a look at these diamonds. All of Diamond Art Club's drills come in this little pack here, and there is a sticker. So this is Black Bear and Flowers. This is always great to double check, and in case you store the drills separate from the canvas in the box they came in, it makes it easier to match up later. So let's go ahead and get this open. Ooh, I feel like I can already see some of the specials. I am excited. Very excited to see these. All right. Later Michaela problem to clean up this mess, but that is okay. Let me get you guys zoomed in and let's take a look at these diamonds. Alrighty. Alrighty, so right off the bat, you might be noticing, oh, how many 310s? Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of 310, which is black. You are probably noticing that these drills are actually in order of weight and not DMC. So yeah, you know, so I feel like it's very hit or miss on if people like it this way versus in DMC. It's very much a personal preference thing for sure, but alrighty, it's our first strand. I guess put that on the floor, I guess. I don't know. Alrighty, got a couple bags of $37.99. Beautiful colors. I feel like we're definitely going to see quite a few brighter colors in this kind of color scheme. Ooh, here's our first AB. This is very striking. This is AB 906. I feel like we can really see that iridescent coating on this. Wow. I mean, usually you can on ABs, but this just feels like extra, like it's glinting blue. That's really pretty. AB stands for Aurora Borealis, and these drills, they get their name from the Northern Lights, and they give a really iridescent coating, and they shimmer and they shine and they sparkle. They make the drills around them shimmer and shine and sparkle, and they're just so freaking beautiful. They're kind of a pain in the butt to place, but like they're so worth it because they're gorgeous. And then right next to it, we have Z907. So fairy dust drills, instead of having the iridescent coating on the top like ABs do, this has a fine glitter coating on the top. It's a little hard to see. Might be able to see kind of the difference between the two of these. But these give more of a subtle shimmery effect to the drills, and they're really pretty. Like I said, they're subtle, but they're really gorgeous. So we have one AB and one fairy dust so far. I feel like we have lots of shades of green in this canvas particularly. Definitely does not surprise me. Okay, I really love that green AB though. I don't know. I was not expecting that. That's really striking. Okay, I see our second AB here, AB 972. Yeah, okay, so like an orange AB. Really pretty. Beautiful. And we're looking for one more AB and one more fairy dust. Here's our third and final AB. Oh yeah, nice like darker turquoise. So pretty. AB 3810. Very, very pretty. I love it. I love it. I also feel like this is iridescent, like shining blue. Like, I don't know. I love that. But anyways, that's our last AB, and now we are waiting on our final fairy dust drill, which is quite possibly in this last strand here. And if not, well, it should be. So let me go ahead and see if I can find it. Yeah, so this last strand of drills is going to have the least amount of drill quantity since we're in order of weight. So least amount of diamonds on the canvas. Very interesting that the last special looks to be a little bit less special heavy. Wait, we didn't find the last special. Wait, hold on. Let me check. Oh wait, yeah we did. Wait, we had two fairy dust. What was the other fairy dust? Oh, the red fairy dust. Oh, you know what? Did I absolutely skip it? I think I see it right here. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. Who screamed at me through the camera? I don't remember showing this, but I definitely could see it. I definitely did not show it. This is Z3801. My apologies. Hey, at least I caught it, but oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, this is our final fairy dust. Z3801, really pretty. Okay, what was I like? I don't know what I was focusing on. How weird. Okay, anyways. Let me move all of these diamonds over to the floor, and let me go ahead and get this canvas flipped back over, and we will take a look to see where those special drills were gonna go. If that were to happen in your diamond painting and you were to actually not have one of the bags of drills, if you're covered under the lifetime warranty, all you have to do is contact Diamond Art Club and they will help you out. I'm glad I found it. I was gonna say personal error, but that's not the way to word it. Recorder error, I don't know. Anyways, okay, special drills. Special drills. As a reminder, we're gonna start at the bottom here. As a reminder, oh boy, this is not gonna, yeah, that's fine. Okay, we have 3 ABs. We have that beautiful green AB, an orange AB, and a blue AB. And then we have a green and a red fairy dust. Can't forget the red fairy dust that I almost forgot. Okay, I feel like we're gonna see some of that red fairy dust in this flower, and I'm totally correct. We do have some of that red fairy dust in this flower. It doesn't really make up the majority of the flower in any way, but it's gonna give enough of like a shimmer that it's just gonna be really pretty and just like shine a little bit more. So we do see quite a bit of it though in this flower here, and we're also gonna see it in the petals of this red flower down here. We are also seeing in the middle of this flower here, we're seeing some of the orange AB, a little bit kind of giving some highlight. We're seeing a little bit of the green fairy dust. Actually, what about the AB? No, I think it's just the fairy dust in this area. We're seeing, oh no, I lied. We're seeing some of the green fairy dust in these leaves over here, kind of this brighter green. Can't even really see it. And then over here, we're seeing a little bit of the green AB and a little bit in here. There are a couple sections where we are gonna see the green fairy dust and the green AB next to each other, which just creates a really pretty effect. I really like it. And then let's see if we scoot this over a little bit here. Oh, actually, oh, I skipped, yep, okay. I skipped a little bit of that turquoise kind of AB drill. We are gonna see it in like these blue areas. So we're gonna see, it's not a lot. It is a little bit more subtle. It's just giving highlights in these flowers. So we're gonna see some of that kind of turquoise AB in the flowers up here and a little bit down here in these flowers as well. Okay, now let's move on to the middle here a little bit. News day. Okay, also in these blue areas, we're gonna see some of that blue AB in there. Ooh, we see some of the orange AB in here as well. And then a little bit of the green AB we're gonna see in here, in these leaves over here. I don't see any of the red fairy dust in there, but if we scooch on over here, we are seeing some of the red fairy dust going on again in this flower here. And then in this flower, we are going to see some of the orange fairy dust. Nope, orange AB. We're gonna see some of the orange AB in this flower as well in some of the petals. That's gonna be really pretty. And then in this flower here, we're gonna see some of that turquoise AB. Again, just kind of highlighting some of the middle areas of that flower. We're seeing a little bit of the orange AB, just a little bit in this flower here. And in these greenery areas, we are gonna see more of the green AB and the green fairy dust. Yeah, quite a bit of both of them in this leaf. Quite a bit of the green AB in this leaf, but we do have some of the green fairy dust as well. And then if we scoot this down a little bit, kind of so we're seeing more of the top half of this canvas, I think we're definitely gonna see kind of a pattern of how we've seen it in these flowers, like the special drills in these flowers, but in this flower here, we're gonna see more of the orange AB throughout it. And then in the greenery, yeah, the plants, we're gonna see quite a bit of a mix of the green AB and the green fairy dust in kind of all of these leaves here. Actually quite a bit up here, more than I feel like at the bottom, but we are seeing a good mix of those in there as well. And then in this little flower over here, we're seeing some of that red fairy dust. I'm wondering about the the black bear. We haven't really looked at the black bear very much. Oh, actually, before I forget, inside these leaves as well, in these blue areas, we are gonna see some of that turquoise AB in here a little bit, kind of highlighting. And then if we go on in here, we do see a little bit of the turquoise AB in kind of like the highlight of the top of his head. Let's see. I don't think we're seeing as many special drills going on inside the black bear as we are kind of seeing more around the outskirts. But I feel like the most actually special drills we're seeing is that turquoise AB. Seeing more of it in here and over here and in here. And then we have some of the green AB kind of highlighting in here, and actually quite a bit of the green AB highlighting down this leaf here. And then if we go back up here toward the top of the painting, this leaf here is gonna have a mix of the green AB and fairy dust. And then over here in this top left-hand corner, yep, a mix of the green AB and fairy dust in here and in here. And this red flower has more of the red fairy dust. And this flower here is gonna have quite a bit of the orange AB, and then more of the leaves having the green AB and fairy dust. You guys kind of get the idea. This is really, really pretty. This is gorgeous. As a reminder, this is Black Bear and Flowers by Peggy Collins, and this is out of stock at the moment. However, I am gonna leave it linked down below, so definitely go sign up for restock notifications if this is a painting you have your eye on and you would like to pick up eventually. But let me know in the comments, is this a painting you picked up on release, or did you wishlist it? Are you planning on grabbing it now that you saw an unboxing? Let me know all of the things down in the comments, and thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys!